That sudden wave of heat, the night sweats that leave you drenched. Does this feel familiar? If you're a woman in your 40s or 50s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hot flashes, they can feel completely overwhelming and disrupt everything. But what if I told you that an ancient herb, a root used for thousands of years, might hold a key to finding relief? Today, we're diving deep into ashwagandha and its surprising connection to managing those intense menopausal symptoms. Stick with me, because the science behind this is truly fascinating. So, what's actually happening in our bodies during a hot flash? It all starts with hormones. As we enter perimenopause and menopause, our estrogen levels begin to fluctuate and eventually decline. Think of estrogen as a master regulator for your body's internal thermostat, which is located in a part of your brain called the hypothalamus. When estrogen drops, this thermostat gets, well, a little haywire. It becomes overly sensitive to even slight changes in body temperature. But here's a piece of the puzzle many people miss: stress. Our bodies produce a stress hormone called cortisol. When we're chronically stressed, our cortisol levels can go through the roof. High cortisol can further disrupt our delicate hormonal balance, making that already sensitive internal thermostat even more reactive. So, the brain mistakenly thinks you're overheating and triggers a full-blown cool-down response, a hot flash. Your blood vessels dilate, your heart rate increases, and you start sweating profusely to release that non-existent excess heat. It's a physiological false alarm, but it feels incredibly real. Have you ever noticed your hot flashes get worse when you're feeling stressed or anxious? That's not a coincidence. It's your brain's stress response pouring fuel on the menopausal fire. Understanding this link between stress and hot flashes is the first step toward finding a real solution. Now, let's journey back in time and across the globe to ancient India. This is where we first meet ashwagandha, scientifically known as Withonia somnifera. It's a small evergreen shrub with yellow flowers and red berries, but the real magic is in its root. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine, one of the world's oldest holistic healing systems. In Sanskrit, the name ashwagandha means smell of the horse, which refers not only to the root's unique scent, but also to the belief that it imparts the strength and vitality of a stallion. It's traditionally been used for a huge range of purposes, from boosting energy and improving concentration to reducing stress and promoting restful sleep. The key to ashwagandha's power lies in its classification as an adaptogen. What's an adaptogen? It's a natural substance that helps the body adapt to stress. Instead of just stimulating or sedating you, an adaptogen works to bring your body back into balance, or what scientists call homeostasis. Think of it like a smart thermostat for your entire system. If you're stressed and wired, it helps calm you down. If you're fatigued and drained, it can help gently restore your energy. It doesn't force your body in one direction. It helps your body find its own equilibrium. This unique ability is why traditional practitioners have revered ashwagandha as a rasayana or rejuvenator, believing it promotes longevity and vitality. It's this ancient wisdom, this deep understanding of balancing the body, that is now capturing the attention of modern science, especially when it comes to menopause. So, we've talked about ancient wisdom, but what does modern science say? Does ashwagandha actually work for hot flashes? This is where it gets really exciting. A number of clinical studies have put this ancient herb to the test. For example, one significant double-blind placebo-controlled study published in the Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology Research focused specifically on perimenopausal women. The results were remarkable. The group taking ashwagandha root extract reported a significant reduction in the frequency and severity of their hot flashes compared to the group taking a placebo. They also reported improvements in their overall quality of life, including better sleep and less irritability. Another study looked at the hormonal effects. Researchers found that supplementing with ashwagandha helped to gently modulate hormones. It didn't just artificially boost estrogen, but it helped to balance the entire endocrine system, including the stress hormone cortisol. By lowering elevated cortisol levels, ashwagandha was able to calm the nervous system's overactive response that triggers hot flashes. The data consistently points in one direction. Ashwagandha helps the body better manage the physiological stress of menopause. These aren't just anecdotes. This is peer-reviewed evidence showing a measurable positive impact on the very symptoms that can make this life stage so challenging. It validates what Ayurvedic practitioners have known for centuries, that supporting the body's ability to handle stress is fundamental to well-being. So, how does it actually work inside our bodies? What's the mechanism? We know hot flashes are linked to low estrogen and high stress. Ashwagandha tackles this problem primarily through its effect on the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or HPA axis. This is your body's central stress response system. When you're stressed, the HPA axis goes into overdrive, pumping out cortisol. Ashwagandha has been shown to help regulate this system. It contains active compounds called withanolides, which are thought to be responsible for its adaptogenic effects. Imagine your nervous system as a car. Chronic stress is like having your foot slammed on the gas pedal all the time, redlining the engine. Ashwagandha acts like a gentle foot on the brake. It helps to lower the excessive production of cortisol, bringing the engine back to a smooth, steady hum. By calming this overactive stress response, it makes your brain's internal thermostat less twitchy. It's less likely to misinterpret a tiny temperature fluctuation as a major overheating event. So, fewer false alarms mean fewer hot flashes and night sweats. It's not masking the symptom. It's addressing one of the root triggers, the body's heightened state of stress. This calming effect on the nervous system is also why many women report feeling less anxious and sleeping more deeply when they take ashwagandha. It's a holistic effect, bringing a sense of calm and balance back to a system that's been in overdrive. Before you consider adding any new supplement to your routine, it's crucial to talk about safety and proper dosage. This is incredibly important. For ashwagandha, most clinical studies looking at menopausal symptoms have used a daily dosage of between 300 and 600 milligrams of a standardized root extract. It's usually split into 2 doses, one in the morning and one in the evening. Always look for a high-quality supplement from a reputable brand that specifies the percentage of withanolides, as this indicates its potency. Now, for the safety warnings. Ashwagandha is generally considered safe for most people, but there are important exceptions. If you have an autoimmune condition, such as rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, you should be cautious, as it could potentially stimulate the immune system. More importantly for our discussion, if you have a thyroid condition, especially hyperthyroidism, you must consult your doctor before taking it, as ashwagandha can increase thyroid hormone levels. And it goes without saying, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding, you should not take ashwagandha. As with any supplement, the golden rule is to speak with your doctor or a qualified healthcare provider first. They can help you determine if it's right for you and ensure it won't interact with any other medications you retaking. Your health is the #1 priority. So let's bring it all together. We know that the hormonal shifts of menopause can throw our body's internal thermostat out of whack. We also know that stress through the hormone cortisol makes this problem significantly worse. Ashwagandha, a powerful adaptogenic herb, steps in by helping to regulate our body's stress response. It calms the nervous system, reduces cortisol levels. And as clinical studies show, this can lead to a significant reduction in hot flashes and night sweats. It's not a magic pill, but a tool that supports your body's own ability to find balance during a time of major transition. It helps you reclaim a sense of calm and control. If you're navigating the challenges of menopause, remember, you are not alone, and there are many paths to feeling better. If what we've talked about today resonates with you, I encourage you to do your own research and, most importantly, have a conversation with your healthcare provider. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content on navigating health and wellness with confidence. See you next time.